Hi, good afternoon. It's time for Inside Silicon Valley Real Estate with Sophie Shen. I am Sophie. Welcome back. Last time we talked about the approach of buying and then sell at the same time when you go for the option of buying first and then sell. Today we're going to go focusing on the second approach, which is to sell first and then buy. What are the advantage and disadvantage of this approach compared with the other one? The first few items are the benefits of this approach. The first benefit is by going with this approach, you have the control of the timing. You can decide what time you want to put a house on the market and how long you want to go through the whole process. You can put on market for 1 week, 2 weeks, or sometimes longer until you get offer you want. So this is the first advantage. The second advantage is when you have the offer coming or when you have some people who are interested in your house, we can help you negotiate hard. So as long as we know where is your bottom line, if the offer comes in falls short of your bottom line, we can always reject the offer and then take a longer time or even decide not to sell this time and try a different window or in different market condition. So these are the second benefits when you're using this approach that allows you more control when it comes to sell and the pricing. And the third advantage is affordability. So because at the time we are going to buy the next home, we already sold this one, so we know precisely how much we can get, what are the net. As long as we know the sales price, we will help you to calculate how much profit you can pocket. So you know precisely the net profit you get. So this gives you a control. When you buy the next home, you can already know what is the exact affordable pricing for your next purchase. So these are the three major benefits when you go for this approach of selling first and then buy. Now, the world is not perfect. Every option has its pros and cons. There is some inconvenience or disadvantage when you go for this approach. The first disadvantage is inconvenience. So when you sell your house and when the house is closed, at that time you haven't bought the next house yet. So where are you going to move to, right? We don't know. So in this case, you will end up renting for some period of time. That means you have to pack in more than once. Pack and unpack is very tiring thing. We are not really thrilled about it. So that is a major disadvantage or inconvenience for you that you need to think about. Second disadvantage is the risk of market changing direction. So market can change direction very rapidly. By the time you take your time to sell your house, the market could change totally different from the environment when you're selling. So the house you like before, you might end up buying in a very different market environment. So that's different. That could have some risk when market change direction. So that's the second disadvantage. The third disadvantage is, when you go to look for houses, you have some houses that you really like, right? That's when usually the moment you feel like, yes, I want to move into the next one and sell my current one. However, by going this approach, the house you like before, even you go for builder's house, which is usually more different options for different units, different floor plan available than you buy from second market, could still be, not available. That particular unit or particular floor plan you like, by the time you're ready, it may be gone. Or sometimes builder could adjust their pricing level. Builder usually adjust price for every phases they sell. So one of the possible situation is the house that you are interested in, by the time you go there, is it no longer there anymore because it's already sold, or if it's there, builder adjust the pricing because it's in a different phase. So these are the few things keep in mind when you decide which approach you want to go. If you are in the circumstance of making decision, or even just start to think about selling your house and buying the next one, let us know. The sooner you let us know, the better. In this case, we can sit down and go over your personal scenario and analyze your particular circumstance and come up with a plan tailored for your situation. And then during the implementation phases, whichever option you go, we can also manage the implementation process so that we can maximize the benefits for you and control the risk you are facing. That is all for today. So if you like our video, just subscribe to our video or like us Feel free to give us a call, email us anytime with any questions you have. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I wish a very wonderful day.